Hello, I'm going to be making a fish fry for you. I did a video not too long ago about fried codfish, but I wanted to do this really quick. And what I'm doing is I am trimming my fish, but what I'm also doing is I'm pulling out, you could use pliers, but I'm pulling out the little, the bones, the tiny bones that are in the fish fillet that have not been removed. So what you do is you want to pull those out and make sure there's not any of them. Another way to pull them out is actually cook them and then pull them out. It's easier. But this way, I think it's nicer to have them out before you fry them. And this is red snapper. And snapper has a tendency to have bones in them. So I'm going to go ahead and cut them and into little fish fillets. And then what I'm going to do is actually marinate them in a little bit of wine, white wine. You see that? Yeah. And for me, what wine does is it removes the fishiness to them. A lot of people use other ingredients like buttermilk or milk, but I like the flavor of wine better. Okay, there's a couple more that I'm going to pull out. And you want to discard them in a safe place. It's really important, especially if you're going to feed snapper to your family members. You don't want to choke on that bone. So you want to make sure all the bones have been removed. Okay. And then what I have is some cornmeal, and I'm just going to put, that's like about a half a cup, and a half a cup of all-purpose flour. And then I have a mixture of granulated onion, garlic, some mustard, salt and pepper, and I think I'm going to put a little bit of paprika in there. I don't know, there's something about paprika that I enjoy. I enjoy it. Take my little whisk, take some of that paprika and put in there. Put about a fourth of a teaspoon smoked paprika, and just kind of, that paprika, I mean, some people don't like it, I don't get it, so I love it. Okay, and just stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it. Okay. Make sure that's all crumbled in. Okay, and then take your, and then I have extra virgin olive oil and some expeller press non-GMO mixture, half and half. You could use a coconut oil, or you could use a meat oil. So, okay, I found a couple of other bones here, and they're easy to find because you can actually feel them. So, and see how that's already turning milky? Because all that fishiness is coming out of that. Okay, let me make sure. Because when you bite into your fillets, you don't want that in there. Okay, so you take your fish. Okay. Your fish. And you roll it in your flour. And like I said, and this is a really easy way to fry your fish. Okay, just gently put that in there. Oh, it smells so good. And I love red snapper. And I have it like on a medium low. I'll probably have some left over. Some of this, you can actually make hush puppies out of them. I'm not going to because I have my my cornbread. Or you could freeze it. Okay. I'm going to put these aside. That aside. Okay. Alrighty. Wash my hands. And you could do all that, keep one hand dry and one hand wet, but I'm just going to go ahead and take it like I were at home. If you're in a culinary program, you will get tested. That's part of sanitation. And while that's frying, I'm going to have a glass of my wonderful wine. Now, these go well with something that I made earlier, and I think I've shown you. And if you're going to enjoy this, I'm going to go ahead and wipe down my surface with the sanitized towel. Okay. Actually, that's got some strong sanitation in there. So whatever your preference is, on sanitizing, using sanitized liquids. Some people use a little bit of bleach, use vinegar. Make sure you have some sanitation. Okay, these look like they're about done. And you see how you did that a couple, I put it on medium low, and I only do that for just, you know, a few minutes on each side, as you can tell. I do want them perfectly fried. Some like to have that a little bit of glistening in them. I fried it. Hey, it ought to just be cooked and it's okay. I'm not grilling it. I'm I'm frying my fish. Let me take that out. Then I'm going to go ahead and test one of my dishes. This is the fun part. Okay. And see how that just easily comes apart? That's delicious. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of those in. And so you never, when you're frying your fish or any meats for that matter, you want to put them all. You want them all to go in there together at the same time. Pretty much the same time, because you don't want to have some raw ones and then, have some cooked ones and then you put raw ones. You want to take them out so that they can all cook at the same time, or fry and cook evenly at the same time. And for sanitation purposes, you don't want to put, like, say I have a couple that are already cooked and then they're almost in a couple more minutes they're going to come out, and then I went ahead and I put some fresh ones in there. No, you don't do that. So that's how you do cross-contamination. So anyways, and that's not good. So oh, so good. Alright. I made a pot of greens. Turn that off. And take a spoon with holes in it to serve, because I don't want all the juices to come in there. Take my greens. Okay. If you want to add some juice to the liquids, I call it juice, but the liquids, more liquids, then by all means add the liquids in there. A little ladle. Add your liquids if you'd like. And then what I'm going to do is take my cornbread, and this is just Southern. Now you don't have to, but the traditional way of eating your greens, you soak your cornbread in your greens. So that's traditional. So I'm going to cut that in half, and I'm just going to go ahead and I would serve it like that. And then I would place my fried snapper on top, like so. And there you have it. You have a nice dish. You would have your collard greens with your smoked turkey leg and your broccoli cheese cornbread muffin with your beautifully fried snapper. And I think you have a winner. So try this recipe, and you, with a glass of white wine, and there you have a meal. Have a wonderful meal. So enjoy, and I hope you try this recipe. I posted it a couple ways on how to do the greens. This is my traditional Southern way, and my cornbread muffins, which have the broccoli and cheese in it, and this is my beautifully fried snapper. Okay, we'll talk to you later. All right, bye-bye.